been dancing for about 10 years. I started when I was 14 years old.
Cool. What is your favorite dance you've done?
My favorite dance that I've ever done was here at Spectrum. It was in a show called Autopsy of Love. It was a suite of Amy Winehouse music and Schoelhoff, which is a classical composer. Very fun show.
Cool. How do you feel dancing?
I feel very confident. I feel very in control, and I feel more like myself than I do when I walk around in public sometimes.
What is your favorite thing to do besides dance?
I love to eat lots and lots of food.
What's your favorite move, and can you also show us?
My favorite move, I also used to be a gymnast, so I love doing aerials, and I would love to show you my favorite move. Morgan?
Very nice.
Thank you.
What is your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? That is a very hard question because I have tons of them. I can say that my favorite series of movies are the Harry Potter series. I am a huge fan of Harry Potter and the books, and I am a wizard myself, so yes.
I like Harry Potter a lot.
Yes.
Where is your favorite place to go?
My favorite place to go is New York City. It was one of my all-time favorite experiences in my entire life, and I would love to go back again someday. Well, I will be going back, hopefully.
This is Morgan and me, and thank you for watching. Okay. Hi, my name is Morgan, and the show is called Morgan and Me, and the purpose of this show is that I want this show to be about who you want to be, not how people say you should be. And this is Justin. So, how long have you been dancing?
Well, I always say we start dancing as soon as we are born. We start moving. But officially, I started taking dance classes when I was 16. And I began because I really liked musical theater, and I had done a lot of show choir. And when I was 16, my high school musical was Beauty and the Beast. And I got cast as the dance captain and as a fork. So that was kind of when a lot of my mentors and teachers said that I maybe should try dance, and I did, and ever since then I said it was love at first step. So here we are.
What is your favorite dance you've done?
That's a tough question. I've done a lot, and I don't know if I could narrow it down to one favorite dance, but what I can say is that what I love is dancing different places. And so far, rather than having a favorite dance, I think my favorite place that I've danced was in Europe. I went to Holland this summer, to the Netherlands, and I had an amazing time there. So I think dancing there was one of the best times I've ever had.
How do you feel dancing?
When I'm dancing, I would say I just feel creative. You know, I feel like, you're allowed to kind of express and play and work and create and let little questions that you have in your brain come out in your body. So I would say I feel creative.
What's your favorite thing to do besides dance?
Besides dance, I also love to sing. I love to make things with my hands. I do as much as I can. I crochet hats and scarves, and I like to draw. I really love writing letters to my friends that live back in the Midwest where I'm from. I have a job also at a store called Paper Source where we make all kinds of different crafty things. So I really like using my hands and making things.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite move, and also can you show us?
I don't know if I have any favorite move, but I would say my favorite kind of exercise is adagio. So anything really, I love anything that's really slow and kind of allows you to really think about what you're doing as you move. And that's my favorite thing about Adagio in class, is that you're processing it in your brain and in your body and in your soul all at the same time, which I find is a little bit better for me when I'm doing Adagio than like jumping. Because if I'm jumping or doing something fast, it's too crazy for me to think and process all at once.
Could you show us a move from Adagio?
Sure, I can do that. So, let's say an Adagio would start just really slow. It's usually like a développé, so something that I can do and I can think all at the same time, and everything's happening really sequentially, so there's never a stop and start, and it's very fluid is what I like about it. Yeah?
Yeah, that's very cool. What is your favorite movie?
Oh, that's a tough one too. I have a lot of favorite movies. I'll name two.
Okay.
One of them is called Ponyo, and it's a cartoon about a little goldfish who starts out as a goldfish but transforms into a little girl. I really like that cartoon. And then there's also a movie that I saw called The Fall, and that's a really great movie. It's beautiful, beautiful, amazingly filmed. It took the director 20 years to make because he scouted so many locations of where he wanted to film. And that one's about a little girl who gets injured and ends up in a hospital, and another man that's in the hospital tells her a story, and they kind of become the story. So that's a really, really cool film.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your favorite place to go?
One of my very favorite places to go is New York City. And I've only been there a couple of times. I spent one summer there dancing at Alvin Ailey in their summer program. And ever since I went, for like the audition there and the program there, it was like, I loved it, because at any time of any day of the year, you can have almost anything you want. If you want sushi at 3 in the morning, you can get it. If you want to go shopping at 4 in the afternoon on a Sunday, you can do that. So the thing I loved about New York is that you can kind of access whatever you want, whenever you want.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is Morgan and me, and thank you for watching.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I'm from Morgan and Me, and the purpose of Morgan and Me is that I want the show to be about who you want to be, not how people say you should be. And this is so, why do you why did you start Spectrum?
Spectrum? Well, I actually didn't start Spectrum. I came here 11 years ago, and it was a very different dance company then than it is now. But I wanted to, when I took over, what I wanted to do was to present contemporary dance to audiences that really kind of challenge their expectations of what dance is or should be or ought to be. That was kind of the primary thing. That's kind of in line with what you're doing too, right?
Yeah. So how do you think of like the dances and the performances?
How do I think of them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do I come up with ideas?
Yeah.
Usually, it's something that I see.
Mm-hmm.
that I see that's happening around me in life, or something that I'm thinking about. Sometimes it's something that I think that is important, and I want other people to think about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of think that artists, or the kind of artist that I am, is that I will say things sometimes that other people won't say,
Mm-hmm.
or are unwilling to say, and so I will think about doing a dance that may confront people in a way where they say, "Oh, I don't know. How do I say it?" That's something that I wouldn't have thought to say in public. I'll say it that way.
Yeah. So,
favorite movie? Wow. My favorite movie is actually, it's an Italian movie, and it's called The Conformist, and it's by Bertolucci.
Cool.
And it is a movie about a man who is, he does everything he can possibly do not to fit in, so he conforms, but he turns into not a very good person because he tries to conform rather than be himself. So that's actually my favorite movie.
Cool. And also, where is your favorite place to go?
My favorite place to go? Where's my favorite place to go? I have a couple of favorite places. One of them is, I have three favorite places. I like Berlin in Germany, I like Prague in the Czech Republic, and I like Colombo in Sri Lanka.
Cool. What is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is actually to have time to think about things. That's my favorite thing to do. I like watching TV too.
Cool.